Linux is a free and open source operating system based on Unix. Nowadays, Linux has gained huge attention and is being widely used due to its security and flexibility. In this video, we are going to cover some best Linux distro, also called Linux distributions. Linux distro are the operating systems that are based on the Linux kernel. Following are the best Linux distributions. Here we go. Number 1. Linux Mint. Linux Mint is a popular distribution of Linux based on Ubuntu and Debian. It is a community-driven, free, and open-source Linux distribution, providing a huge number of packages. It is easy to use with an interactive user interface. In October 2012, Linux Format titled Linux Mint as the best distribution of 2012. It was first released in 2006 with a beta version 1.0 named ADA. Currently, the latest version of Mint is Ulysses, released on January 2021. It comes with default software like LibreOffice, Firefox, Thunderbird, TextChat, Pigeon, Transmission, and VLC Media Player, while one can download other software from the package manager. Linux Mint maintains the operating system and develops software for it mostly in Python. Number 2. Ubuntu. This is one of the most common Linux distributions used by people. Due to its user-friendly interface and elegance, it is widely preferred by people who are beginners in Linux. It can be used in not only just PCs but also tablets and smartphones. Ubuntu acts as a base for many other Linux distributions, like Lubuntu 20.04 LTS, Kubuntu 20.04, and Linux Mint 20.04 LTS Aliana. It releases updated versions predictably every 6 months with security and bug fixes. Ubuntu supports the GNOME desktop environment and is a popular operating system for cloud computing while also providing day-to-day useful applications like Firefox, LibreOffice, Audacious, GIMP, etc. Number 3. Pop Linux from System 76. Pop OS is a Linux distribution developed by System 76 featuring a custom GNOME desktop. Developed recently, it was first released in October 2017. Pop OS also provides many default applications like Geary, LibreOffice, Firefox, while other software can be installed from apt, the package manager in Pop OS. Number 4. MX Linux. MX Linux is a popular Debian-based Linux distribution. It was first released in March 2014, and provides a user-friendly experience for both beginners and intermediate Linux users. Its discussion started within the MEPIS community, which was later joined by Antix for development. MX Linux has basic tools like a graphic installer, a GUI-based method to change a Linux kernel, MX snapshot, etc. Number 5. Elementary OS. Elementary OS is yet another Linux distribution based on Ubuntu LTS developed and maintained by Elementary, Inc. It comes with a custom desktop environment called Pantheon and many custom apps including photos, music, videos, calendar, terminal, files, and more. It also comes with some familiar apps like the Epiphany web browser and a fork of Geary Mail. As per Elementary OS, it is the fast, open, and privacy-respecting replacement for Windows and macOS. Number 6. Fedora. Fedora is developed by Fedora Project sponsored by Red Hat. It is one of the most user-friendly distro. The default desktop environment in Fedora is GNOME and the default user interface is the GNOME shell. While other desktop environments are also available and can be installed. Fedora provides various software that is pre-installed in the OS and more software can be installed from the DNF package manager. Fedora Linux was released in 2003 when Red Hat Enterprise Linux was discontinued. Number 7. Zorin. Zorin is a Linux distribution based on Ubuntu. It has a very easy graphical user interface and programs similar to Windows which are designed specifically for newbies switching from Windows to Linux. It allows users to run compatible Windows software for ease of transition on it. Written in C, C++, Python, D, Java. Zorin OS Company is based in Dublin and was started in 2009. Number 8. Deepin. Deepin Linux, also called Linux Deepin, and Hewlett Linux is a distro based on Debian. It supports its own desktop environment, DDE, the Deepin desktop environment. It is developed and maintained by Wuhan Deepin Technology in Wuhan, China. Wuhan, China, is known as the city where COVID-19 founded and spread to the world. Therefore, it is majorly used by Chinese people. It was initially released in February 2004 and later in 2015 Wuhan Deepin Technology joined the Linux Foundation. Number 9. Solus. Solus is based on Linux kernel. Earlier it was called Evolve OS. It is introduced for personal computers and personal use. It does not claim any software support, specifically for enterprise and server environments. Solus was first launched in December 2015 with version 1.0. It is stable, very easy to use, and it seems to have a wide selection of the latest software available in its own repositories. It features Budgie, GNOME, KDE Plasma-made desktop environments. Solus is available only for 64-bit computers. Number 10. Manjaro. Manjaro Linux distribution is based on Arch Linux OS. It allows the installation of software and applications through the package manager called Pacman. Manjaro features GNOME Desktop, and although it can be installed on any computer, some of the computers sell their product with Manjaro pre-installed on them. Number 11. Debian. Debian is one of the oldest Linux distributions, which is a base for other distributions like Ubuntu, Pure OS, and Steam OS. It was released first in 1993. Debian has won many awards, including the Best Linux Distro of 2011. It comes with applications like LibreOffice, Firefox, Evolution Mail, K3B Disk Burner, VLC Media Player, GIMP, etc. It is best suited for server distribution and is very secure and user-friendly.